we seek mandate to build on what we have already started. We are the first to admit that as much as we can enumerate what we have achieved in 3.5 years, what is yet to be done is still far much more than what we've done in 3.5 years. In any event, nobody expects that you can fix a state that was run down over a period of, God knows, after the Mudia era. I think Nigerians are unanimous that Edo State has not benefited from good governance. So we have laid solid foundation on which we believe we can build on in the second term.
Thank you very much, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole. You kept to time. I've been reliably informed that 2 of our candidates just walked in. I'd like to call on Elder Roland Izebua of the Congress for Progressive Change. And one is coming up. May I ask the usher to please take the vacant sign away from his stand. Elder Roland Izebua, the candidate for the Congress for Progressive Change.
But funny enough, Chief, this man resembles you small.
Who?
He's a you
decrease on your if I don't get that office again. You say I am really resemble me.
They work with PDP yesterday.
Ima?
Yes, I'm just a man here.
And I've also been informed that Mr. Paul Omumwese, the candidate for the National Congress Party, is here as well.
I am really love you decrease in my
National Conscience Party. Chief Solomon Edebi, the same question goes to you. Do you want me to read it out again? Your time starts now, sir.
I would like to take the people of Edo State back to 1981 when Edo State was created. And I would like to bring your mind back to all things we inherited from the state called Bender. We got our sovereignty. We got our independent state. 21 years back, while I prepared to take upon this mantle of responsibility to lead the state, I took a tour around the 18 local governments, and I looked back and saw with pain how all the things we inherited in 21 years back have gone into the mine. I could take it back from the north to look at how Okula Cement Factory is gone, Iroshi Farm, Agbadewara Farms, Ewu Flour Mills, Bender Brewery is in trouble. Last year, Edo Line got the hammer. Bender Pharmaceuticals, Bender Printed Press, Bender Echo Printed Press, and a lot of others, which I cannot enumerate now. I decided to look at the X-ray. And taking a look at 13 years of democracy, I found out that major part of these 13 years have been wasted. I will not want to continue without appreciating the work that has been done in the last 3.5 years by the current governor.
Thank you.
The simple reason is because he gave life to democracy. He made people to know that at least there's dividend of democracy. But true to it, I'm sure he did his best in his area of comfort. Having reviewed all that, and I know that Edo State needs something different. And what do they need different? We need to fill in the missing link. And this missing link is what we have come to represent. There's a very large vacuum and a very strong decay in the human capacity, the human capital development. I've drawn a graph, and I've watched the graph over the last 21 years and comparing today. It is sad to note that the graph of human capital development is going below the baseline. And for me, we are setting a keg of gunpowder for Edo State. And if that is not redressed, there's going to be a very serious trouble tomorrow. That is why I come. I come to fill in this gap. I come to fill in this missing link. I come to give life to the people who lost their lives. I come to rekindle the hope that people have lost. I come to rebuild the human capacity that we do not have. And I'm sure you know the process of building human capacity, you need to build infrastructure. It all goes in pari passu. We will build industries by reviving the dead industry as it stands. Thank you.
I'm afraid your time is up. The candidates that just walked in, Elder Roland Izegua and Mr. Paul Onumwese, one of the rules of this debate that when you come up here, you shake every other candidate, and you came while that had been done. So required to do that quickly before we go on. Please go around and shake Mr. Roland Izegua. The audience is not allowed to cheer, to applaud. The audience is expected to be quiet. Thank you. Now, Elder Roland, you...
My comrades.
Now, how many hands you want to check? 3 hands.
The audience is not allowed to make any comment in the course of this debate. Audience, please.
Anyone?
Audience, please.
One of the people was on.
Elder Roland, we asked the question before you came in, and that is the fact that tell us why the people of Edo State should vote for you, and what exactly are the changes you will bring to their lives if elected governor of the state. You have 3 minutes to respond. The light there signals you, the amber tells you to round off, and then the bell tells you your time is up. Your time starts now.
My people of Edo State, we of the CPC believe lead this governance of the state not by rigging or violence, but through your legitimate votes for us come July 14, 2012. Our purpose in governance is for all of us to have better life, greater happiness and security of life and property. Ours shall be people-oriented governance, and we will achieve this by mobilizing all to partake fully in agenda setting and definition of priorities, while we ensure accountability, equity and fairness among all stakeholders. We shall meet your legitimate demands